I'm trying to figure out because the simple lawyers that I talked to said the same thing. Well, what have you been doing all these years since you claiming that you've been innocent? I said, what do you think I've been doing? I've been trying to find a lawyer that know what he's doing or she's doing and represent me in my case in court to get a remedy of this illegal conviction. There's no evidence in my case. Well, you said there's no evidence in your case. Yes, I'll say that, and I'm proving it. I'm not just saying it. I can prove it to you. Now, they said, well, for me to take on the case, some say, well, you got to charge you a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money. Others said, well, we don't know. We have to go over to review the fact. Look, okay, the only thing that you can go over is what they use from the evidence they gathered once they investigated the 911 call. That's the only thing that's evident that they gathered that they used or supposed to use against me to try me on that charge. Now, one of the practices and standards in the law is that I be convicted or found guilty upon the preponderance of evidence. So you take the evidence out, then there can't be no preponderance. There can't be no case. So there shouldn't be a conviction. Now, if you go to the district attorney's office and ask them for my case, they got an evidence room too. You find out that they don't have to go to the evidence room because they go inside, they ain't gonna find nothing. When they come out, they gonna be scratching their head. Then they're gonna ask them, okay, what do you have on this guy that he did this kind of vicious, violent crime against this woman? What do you have? This is what we got. This is what was on file. Okay, well, just reverse the case. That's simple as that. It's as simple as that. You're not gonna make this a science project. You're not gonna draw it out. So many years elapse. I might pass away, catch a heart attack. Hey, we ain't gotta worry about him no more. We ain't gonna do all that. Justice is supposed to be what it's supposed to be. Served. You got all these lawyers who used to be lawyers that's now governors being charged with all kinds of crimes and sex crimes or whatever the case may be. You got celebrities being charged with, they doing investigations, and all these other celebrities, millionaires being having all these, they doing investigations, all these people of wrongdoing, judges and police officers, district attorneys and lawyers, they commit crimes too, and sex crimes too. When they're interviewed or when they're investigated, then it's like, oh wow, damn. It's no surprise. It's wow, boom. And they always say they're innocent. Well, who will not say they're innocent? That's why the investigation is done. And the investigation is the conclusion of the innocent and guilty, whether they did it or not. You investigate all these cases. The city, the state, the nation, investigate all these cases. Exonerate these people with the DNA, but there's victimizations. In those cases, somebody got fucked up, hurt, harmed, even died. In my case, there's no victimization, period. You justify 25 at all, period. 25 years? And you think I'm just going to, oh, okay, all right, now I'm finished the 25 years, well, I can forget about it. No. You was wrong from the gate. I didn't know nothing about the criminal justice system, how it functions, how they adjudicate, process cases when persons are arrested, their rights. And that they have to be proved guilty. I'm sitting up there just in the darkness. All I know is that I ain't do it. Period. 2-day trial, no evidence, no exhibits, no medical reports, no injuries, nothing, no scratches, no assault. Matter of fact, assault charge that was part of the grand jury indictment, that was dismissed before the trial. Why? Because there's no proof of that. If there's no proof of the assault, then the assault's supposed to be something that led up to what's supposed to have been a rape. Now, because you gotta intimidate. Rape is when you force a woman to have sex with you against her will. She gotta say, nah, get the fucking, put up some kind of, unless you got either weapons, something that make her afraid that if she don't give in to you at that point in time, that's what that is. That's a rape. That's not my case. So why was I incarcerated 25 years? And in prison, throughout them years, they didn't even believe it. You got people up there that killed 2 or 3 people. They got like 15 years in settlement, plea bargain. Life without no possibility to parole. Some of them people, they jumped and helped me out in my case. gave me an idea of how to look into the law pertaining to my case. Now, when I'm bringing these things up and documents coming and unfolding, and I'm finding out, well, you mean they didn't produce me on arraignment, on indictment? Matter of fact, it was a notice that was given to the court clerk, and a notice that was given to the court clerk also, that I wanted to be present at the grand jury indictment hearing. Had I been present, I'd never been indicted. Based on what I'm saying, what was being said at the grand jury indictment hearing, which was different than what was said to the first police officer, and different that was said to the second detective from another precinct, and different what was said at trial. What story you gonna believe? I guess they selected the one that was at trial. My lawyer didn't say nothing. He's sitting up there like a dummy, like a retard, just selling me out. Don't say nothing. Don't object to nothing. Don't say anything. Hardly got up to once. Oh, then you say, okay, all right, cool. That's it. Nothing. So what I'm saying is this. It's crazy that a person have to be in a position where they have to go through this and experience this in life, because